It's starting.
There are kids in this world who are different. Special.
I think it's a hoverboard.
They look like us and they act like us. But they are not us.
You're Mother Nature.
Who wants a selfie with the Grim Reaper?
There's a girl flying in the water.
Find the treasure
She
island.
belongs to the world of the dead.
It's a broken locket, exactly like mine. Dog, run!
GZM shows
Mars out.
Imagination Amplified.
That's my mom! And that's smoke!
The haunted house is on fire!
Easy, Adam. This barn is full of people. We don't want to start a panic.
Okay, but I'm kind of panicking. We have to find her.
So dark. I can't see a thing.
We have to keep going. My mom's in trouble.
I think the smoke is coming from the hayloft. The stairs are this way.
Let's get out of here. Come on. Too many people. We'll never get through. Come on.
Okay. Coach Bones said I'm built for football. I'll block. You two run.
Sorry. Excuse me. Pardon me.
Coming
Watch
through.
out.
Sorry.
Come on.
Move.
Excuse me.
Sorry, folks. Coming through. Emergency.
Here's the stairs. Come on. Follow me.
Jill, stay back. The fire's spreading.
Adam, do you think you can get everyone else out of the barn?
I'm on it. Fire. Everyone out. Let's go. Let's go. Keep moving. This way.
Mom, we're gonna get you out of here.
Please, Jill. The flames. Save yourself.
I'm not leaving you.
I should have believed you.
About what?
Him.
I don't understand. How did the fire start?
You were right, Jill. It was him. The horseman.
Every town has its ghosts. But in Sleepy Hollow, as Halloween draws near, the wall between the land of the living and the dead comes down. That's when he rides again, the ghost of the Headless Horseman. Gen Z Media presents The Hollow, an 8-part audio adventure inspired by Washington Irving's timeless Halloween tale in honor of its 200th anniversary. Episode 8, The Headless Hero.
We have to get out of here.
Go, Jill. Now.
Mom, just hang on. Help is on the way.
Stand back, kids!
Mr. Crane.
Jill, Jack, get back!
What are you doing, Ick? Get the kids out of the barn.
Not without you. I think I can smother the flames with my coat.
Mr. Crane, watch out.
Don't burn yourself.
Small price to pay.
She's right in the fire.
Watch it!
It's working. The fire is going out.
That's the last of it.
I don't know what to say. I owe you my life.
Well, anyone would have done the same.
But you did it.
Mom, are you okay?
I am. Thanks to Mr. Crane.
No thanks necessary. As long as you're all right.
Mom, did you really see the horseman?
only through the flames.
Stand aside, everyone. I've got a fire extinguish... Oh.
You're a little late, Coach Bones. Fire's out.
But... how?
Mr. Crane came to the rescue. He put it out with his coat.
Crane? Are you joking?
He saved my life.
We got separated in the dark, but thankfully I found her. Right place, right time.
I see.
Coach Bones, what are you wearing?
A costume. Why?
Is it a Headless Horseman costume?
Well, yeah. Your dad asked me to play the part this year. He said I have the size, but when I saw the fire, I broke character and ran to the fire extinguisher.
Jack, look. What is it? A lantern. In the hay. That's what started the fire. Mom, when you saw the horseman...
He was standing near that very lantern.
You aren't suggesting that
I certainly am.
Bob?
Bob, what are you saying?
I saw it, Kate. With my own eyes.
You saw what?
I'm sorry, Coach, but I was headed to the loft to scare some guests when I saw you toss that lantern into the hay.
Is that true?
No! Kate, I was searching for you when the lantern flew out of my hand and landed on the straw. Like I said, I ran to get the fire extinguisher.
So you could play the hero for Katrina?
I would never do that.
So it just magically flew out of your hand?
I swear, that's what happened.
Just like you swore that the ghost of the Headless Horseman started a fire in the school?
Yes!
Coach Bones.
Ah, Chief Diaz, I'm glad you're here.
Coach, why don't you come with me?
You can't actually believe any of this.
Bob told me the whole story. Let's talk about it down at the station. Come on.
This is a lie!
Right.
It's not true!
Settle down,
Katie! It's not true!
Kate, let's go get you checked out at the first aid station.
I'm fine. Just swallowed a little smoke.
We'll let the nurse be the judge of that.
Are you okay, Jill?
I'm fine. You get that checkup and I'll meet you outside. Thanks for looking out for my mom, Mr. Crane.
My eternal pleasure. Off we go, Katrina.
Hey, Jill, your mom's okay?
Yeah, seems like it. Thanks.
And thanks for clearing the haunted house, Adam.
How did you put the fire out?
Mr. Crane smothered it with his coat from his costume.
That was a big fire for one coat.
Yeah, well, it's... Wait a second.
What is it, Jill?
His coat. It looks so good.
Well, it's a pretty decent Ichabod Crane costume, but...
I mean, look at the shape it's in. There's not a mark on it.
It doesn't even smell like smoke. How is that possible?
He reached right into the fire with it.
Huh.
What? Adam?
I passed him on the stairs and he waved at me. His hand looked totally fine.
But Jack and I watched him put both hands right into the flames. How could that be?
What is that?
It's coming from downstairs.
The whole barn is shaking.
It's the feed room. Something's behind that
DH! Were you locked in there?
He can't talk. Where's his phone?
Here, take mine.
What happened?
It was he. The traitor who turned me in all those years ago. He's here. That sound, that was my steed Shadow. Someone has taken him.
But Shadow was hidden in the stable. Who would take him out? I mean, not just anyone can ride a ghost horse.
But a ghost can.
A ghost who can also knock lanterns out of people's hands and put out fires without getting burned.
Mr. Crane.
He's a ghost too?
Look out the window! It's Mr. Crane and my mom! On Shadow!
Ichabod.
You mean he's really...
Ichabod Crane. He was the dastardly villain. The one who betrayed me.
Ride, Shadow! Ride, you miserable beast!
And now he has my mom! Where's he taking her?
To the bridge.
The bridge? It's not even there.
Tonight, on Halloween, the bridge has returned. But at the stroke of midnight, that cursed bridge will disappear. and thus I will return to my grave for another 2 centuries.
The bridge is where the wall comes down.
Yes, and it is where the living can tether the dead to this realm.
Then if Ichabod can bind himself to my mom before the bell tolls 12 times...
He can live again.
What time is it?
11:47.
Let's go.
But how will we get there in time? Crane has taken Shadow.
You can take our fastest horse.
I'll ride with you, DH.
What about us, Jack? I've never been on a horse before.
You can take my dad's tractor, but I'm gonna need you to reach the pedals and hold the ladder when we get to the church.
Ladder? Why are we going to the church?
I'll tell you on the way.
Then off we ride, with no time to spare.
Faster, DH! We have to go faster!
Jillian, what is this noble steed's name?
Peaches.
Peaches?
Peaches.
Well then, onward, Peaches.
Yeah, Peaches! I see them through the fog. My mom and Mr. Crane. They're almost at the bridge.
Hold on tight.
Easy, Peaches. Steady, girl.
Jill!
Mom!
That's far enough, you headless loser. You can't cross the bridge, but I can, with Katrina.
My name is Kate, you freak!
Let her go, Ichabod.
Jill, is he?
Yes, Mom. DH is really the Headless Horseman. And he's my friend.
Your friend?
You people of Sleepy Hollow, you think the Headless Horseman is a character in a story, some harmless work of fiction who brings in the tourists every Halloween. You put his image on street signs, coffee mugs, and t-shirts. But I know who he really is. He's the one who's tormented me for 200 years.
Because you betrayed me. I thought you were a friend, but you made the world believe I was a traitor. You cost me my life and my head. And it has taken 200 years for me to catch up to you, Ichabod Crane.
And another 200 before you'll get the chance again.
Why did you do it, Mr. Crane? Why did you lie and tell the colonists he was a traitor to their cause?
For my Katrina. The British offered me gold. Enough gold to win Katrina's heart, build her the house of her dreams, and make a life with her. A life she could never have with a simple school teacher.
You sold him out for money?
And I'd do it again for you, Katrina.
You really are sick.
I gave my life and my head for this country. You took both from me, Ichabod.
But no one will ever know it, because at midnight, you'll be gone and I'll live on, thanks to you, Katrina.
I said my name is Kate!
The bell in the old church is beginning to toll.
Yes, when it rings for the 12th time, Katrina and I will have crossed the river, and I'll be here to stay.
We can't let this happen.
I cannot cross.
But I can.
Jill, what are you doing?
The bridge is where the wall comes down. Dad, if you're there, we need help. Mom's in trouble. I love you. I miss you. Forever and a day.
3 more bells and we begin a new life. And you, horseman, go back to a traitor's grave. Farewell, Headless Horseman. Blast this fog! Something's blocking the bridge. We can't go forward.
Is there a problem, Ichabod?
The bell struck midnight. We should be across the river, and you should be 6 feet under. What's that?
Jill! Jack! Adam! You did it!
Did what? What's happening?
Oh, you know. We climbed up into the bell tower and pushed the clock ahead a couple of minutes.
You mean?
It's not midnight yet, Ick.
Dad, please. We need you. Forever and a day.
Hey! Stupid horse! What are you doing? It's just wind.
Mom, jump off the horse! Now!
Let go!
Run, Mom! Take my hand and don't look back!
Come on, Jill!
That's it! Almost here!
I'll never let you go!
Shadow, to me. We ride.
Out of my way! You and your mangy horse can't stop me!
No, but my sword can.
No. Wait. You wouldn't. You couldn't.
Don't worry about losing your head, Ichabod. You'll have 200 years to get used to it.
No. Not my head. Not my head!
Better run, Icky.
It's almost midnight.
Just enough time to make it to the other side.
But, Katrina!
I'm sorry, Mr. Crane, but you're dead to me. Very dead.
I should have done this a long time ago.
No. Not the pumpkin. Not the flaming pumpkin!
Go, now, back to the grave where you belong.
This isn't over! I'll return! In 200 years, I'll return!
They're gone. And so is the bridge.
1 minute past midnight.
Miss Mathers, are you alright?
Yes. Thanks to my daughter and the Headless Horseman. Jill?
He was here, Mom. Dad, he helped us.
The wind that spooked the horse. That was him, wasn't it?
Yeah, but he's gone now too. And Halloween is over. The wall is back up. The wall between the living and the dead.
I'm sorry, sweetheart. He'll always be with us. You know that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head down to the police station. Clear up the misunderstanding with Coach Bones somehow. You wanna come?
Is it okay if I stay just a little longer?
Only if you three promise to stick together.
Promise.
I love you, sweetheart. I'll see you at home. I know your dad is proud.
Well, they're really gone. My dad. And DH too.
Guess we'll have to live to be 212 to see him again.
Wait. Listen.
Look! The bridge is materializing. It's DH in shadow!
Except... does he?
He has his head!
And he's wearing a different uniform. DH, it's you! All of you!
Isn't it something? The uniform's a little tight around the collar, but otherwise, it's my own dear head.
It's very handsome, DH. But do you have a name?
My name is Major Benjamin Crosby, Continental Army.
Nice to meet you, Major. But how did this happen?
The moment Ichabod vanished, my head appeared as if I'd never lost it.
But why didn't you disappear with him at the stroke of midnight?
I suppose it's because I still have unfinished business here.
But you cleared your name. You proved Ichabod Crane was the real traitor. You did what you came to do.
I have one last thing to do, and that's to say thank you. Jack, Adam, Jill, I owe you everything.
What are friends for?
Friends. So much has happened since I scratched that word on this bridge with my sword.
Is that a tear in your eye, Major?
After 200 years, I can finally shed a tear of happiness. But Halloween is over. Shadow and I must be on our way.
But not forever.
Don't wait 200 years.
Sleepy Hollow won't be the same without you.
Very well. Until next Halloween, then.
Wait! What about the story? The legend of Sleepy Hollow? Should we tell the librarian to change it?
Leave it as it is. I proved myself to you. That's all that matters. And besides, it's a good story. Ride, Shadow!
The horseman and his trusty steed, Shadow, rode across the bridge and into the fog. That Halloween night was the last anyone heard from Ichabod Crane in the town of Sleepy Hollow. Some tried to say it was Brom Bones who scared him off, and that the Headless Horseman was just nothing but some silly ghost tale.
What do you think, Daddy?
I think the horseman is real to all who believe. And someday maybe we'll know the true story of the legend of Sleepy Hollow.
I believe, Daddy.
Me too, Jilly. Me too. Now give your dad a kiss goodnight.
Good night, Daddy.
Good night. Do you want me to leave a light on?
No, that's okay. I'm not scared.
That's my girl. I love you, Jilly. Forever and a day.
Forever and a day. Good night, Shadow. Good night, Mr. Horseman.
Happy Halloween.
The Hollow was created by Lucky Gold and David Kreisman, Benjamin Strauss, and Chris Terry for Gen Z Media. Based on the legend of Sleepy Hollow by Washington Irving. It was directed by Michelle Tattenbaum, written by Lucky Gold and David Kreisman. Sound design by Ed Rosenberg III, Darian Newsom, and Chris Terry. Theme music by Ed Rosenberg III, with additional music by Chris Terry, Sean Pierce, and Jennifer Rokamp. Starring Chloe Bryan as Jill, Anton Griffin as Jack, and Truman Eoff as Adam. Featuring Danielle Linnae as Kate, Graham Stevens as Mr. Crane, Luis Bermudez as Coach Bones, Michael Stewart Allen as Mr. Van Buren, Ian Lowe as Bob, Postel Pringle as Michael, Karen Contreras as Chief Diaz, and yours truly, June Ballinger as Ms. Quisenberry. For more great family audio, visit gzmshows.com. Have a happy Halloween, and try not to lose your head.
For more awesome pods, go to gzmshows.com.
It's starting.
GZM shows Imagination Amplified.